clean disruption essentially says that there is the most massive transformation of energy and transportation coming over the next 10 to 15 years, and essentially says that by 2030, all energy or most energy will be solar, most energy will be stored, and all vehicles will be electric, self-driving, and car shared. So 4 key technologies: energy storage, solar energy, electric vehicles, and self-driving cars are going to totally destroy the existing system of energy and transportation that we've had for 100 years. And all of this is going to happen by 2030. It's going to be over by 2030.
It's going to be over,
over.
Not starting.
No. It already started. So it's over by 2030. Energy storage systems, batteries, are going to disrupt, the enabler, are a key technology to enable 2 things. One is storing solar energy, which of course the sunshine only happens during the day. Storing solar is becoming so cheap that soon it's going to be cheaper than even the cost of transmission, but we can talk about that. So ESS storage is going to be able to store the energy of the sunshine or the energy of the wind so that it can be used later. And similar type of batteries will be used for electric vehicles. And batteries are the main cost component of electric vehicles. But batteries are coming down at about 16% per year. And so batteries, as you said, are one of the key enablers for this whole clean disruption. So there are many chemistries for batteries and so on, but lithium ion is, for now, is the winner. So lithium ion is the one that is getting the most investments, the most research and development, and the more demand from car companies and also for grid storage for ESS companies. So even though there are other types of chemistries, lithium ion is the one that has the combination of energy density, power density, and length, duration, cycle length, that can be used for both grid storage and for electric vehicles.
Wow.
So, yes.
What is it?
So, electric vehicles are disruptive, meaning that they are going to transform transportation, and they're going to... So, electric vehicles are going to do to gasoline cars what digital cameras did to film cameras. So they're going to just wipe them out. They're going to disrupt them for many reasons. One is that on a per kilometer basis, electric vehicles are 10 times cheaper to charge.
10 times cheaper.
Yeah, 10 times cheaper than gasoline. Also, electric vehicles have only 20 moving parts, and gasoline vehicles have 2,000 moving parts. So it's 1% of the moving parts, which means that maintenance, they never break. Right? So maintenance is going to be anywhere from 10 to 100 times cheaper for an electric vehicle than it is for gasoline cars. So maintenance is essentially free. It's going to last a long time.
Like 80 years? What do you say?
No, it can last. I mean, electric motors last for decades. Decades. I mean, the experience that we have so far is that, the main thing that breaks in electric cars, all you have to do is the wheels. You have to replace it, but that's it. The electric motor doesn't break, and everything else is electric. So what is going to happen, because it's so much cheaper to use and maintain, but right now they're more expensive to buy. But when electric vehicles get to the same price, purchasing price, as gasoline vehicles or diesel vehicles, essentially it means that it's going to be in consumers' best interest, best economic interest, to buy electric vehicles. And I'm talking about EVs with 320 kilometer range, which is the minimum that you need to go to the mainstream market, to the average consumer, not to the green consumer. And that's going to happen within 3 or 4 years. So the point at which EVs are going to be cheaper to buy than gasoline vehicles. And also, they're going to be 10 times cheaper to run and maintain. That's going to happen by about 2020. 2020. And at that point, basically, the market is going to flip from gasoline vehicles to electric vehicles.
2020.
And by about 2020. And of course, they're going to do to gasoline vehicles what digital cameras did to film cameras.
So the Tesla is offering infinite mileage warranty.
Yes.
I heard they're doing that?
Infinite mile warranty. They never break. So in 8 years, you can drive your Tesla to the moon, and back, and they'll still warranty the car. That's because they don't break, Which means for the consumer, it's free. It's free maintenance.
Also,
right?
for the electric vehicle, if you fully charge with a supercharger, and you can use it at home as electricity to cut down KEPCO electricity, something.
So you can do two things with electric vehicles that you cannot do with gasoline cars. One thing is if you have solar power in your own house, you can store that power in the vehicle. You also can store, you go to work and you power your electric vehicle and you bring it back home and you power your home with your electric vehicle. So essentially it becomes a power plant on wheels. And you can,
power plant on wheels.
Yeah, it's a power plant on wheels because you can charge it at work or, you can go to the parking, the charging station and so on. Then you bring it back home and you plug it in and you charge your home. You can power your home for a couple of days with the power in the electric vehicle. And say, you shop at my store and you get free charging. The company, like Google, advertises, and that's how they make money. And for the consumer, essentially they get free, zero, right? Gasoline cannot compete with zero. That's zero, right? The cost of driving, zero.